Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to our first Friday talk. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa afdalu salati wa atamu taslim ala Sayyidina wa Nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful, praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world, and may the peace and blessings of Almighty be upon Prophet Muhammad and all the prophets of Almighty. My talk today is about humanity in Islam, and then I will be reciting verses from the Quran, chapter 59, and then I will say the translation in English. When we talk about the issue of humanity and how it is related to our daily worship, we see it is part of the Quran. Being kind to your fellow human beings is part of our daily worship. As a matter of fact, the word of al-insan or an-nas, and how many times is mentioned in the Quran, the word humanity is 240 times. As a matter of fact, the last chapter in the Quran also called an-nas or humanity, and how to be good to human beings. From that perspective, we see that you as a believer, you have the responsibility to be a man of peace and a woman of peace, a man of mercy and compassion and a woman of mercy and compassion to those around you. So you cannot hurt others with your tongue or with your hands, with your behavior, or even, God forbid, if you have a disease, you cannot even carry or be the reason to carry that disease to others and infect others with that. So for example, right now when we are living those days, the hard days for all human beings, not only in one country, in the whole world, suffering from the issue of COVID-19 or what they call Corona, it is the responsibility of us as Muslims to be careful not to be the subject of receiving that disease or hurting others and carry and infect others with that disease. And in that regard, we see that the Prophet, peace be upon him, telling us that if you have heard of the plague in a town or in a region, don't go to that town or region, and if you are there, do not go out and stay there. And even the Prophet goes to say that if you stayed in your home patiently and you died, you will have the reward of a martyr. So that shows you that harming others is considered to be a major sin. And saving others is considered to be a big worship. And that's why in chapter 5, verse 32, we see that the verse says, talking about if somebody will be the cause of bringing life to one human being, as if he brought life to the entire humanity by saying, وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا. So that shows you that humanity in Islam is an essential part of the teachings of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet. And that's why also we are supposed to keep ourselves clean. You cannot just go to the mosque and you smell bad. And that's why the Prophet says, I like to have perfume and touch perfume and smell good before every prayer, in order for us, those who are trying to follow on the footsteps of the Prophet, also to smell good. And that's where even the Prophet once said about somebody who ate garlic or onion not to come close to the mosque and hurt others without brushing your teeth and smell good. So really, there is not only one way of quarantining yourself and others because of a disease. Also, if you smell bad, you should not come until you smell good. And that shows you that hurting other human beings in any way or part or form is considered to be a sin in Islam. And if you are somebody who is bringing good and goodness, cleanliness to others, and health to others, this is considered also a worship. And again, this is part of the teachings of mercy in Islam. And in that regard, I would like to say that we are living these days really a hard times for all of us in the United States, in Europe, in the Arab world, everywhere. And we have to strengthen each other, and we have to support each other, and we have to pray for each other, and especially to pray to Almighty to bless us and to have mercy on us, and to show us always the straight path and the path of mercy, the path of love, the path of guidance, and how we can help each other in these hard times which we are all living right now. And I would like to end by reciting those verses from chapter 59 from 22 to 24. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. He is Allah, besides whom there is no God, the knower of the unseen and the seen. He is the compassionate, the merciful. He is Allah, besides whom there is no God, the King, the Holy, the giver of peace, the grantor of security, guardian over all, the mighty, the supreme, the possessor of every greatness. Glory be to Allah, from that they set and associate with Him. He is Allah, the Creator, the Maker, the Fashioner. His are the most excellent names. Whatever is in the heavens and the earth declares His glory, and He is the mighty, the wise. God spoke the truth. May the Almighty keep us safe and healthy, and thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.